So, good morning. Come on. It's early. Good morning. Good morning. So last night, Sam Bennett signed his extension. Beautiful news. 8x8. Love to see it. We immediately went live and we cut off at some point. I think I needed to eat dinner somewhere about 7:45, something like that. Donna was here, and so the rest of the night I was, shall we say, unavailable. Woke up this morning, I didn't see any texts on the phone. I figured, okay, nothing's happened. That's good, that's good. Took the dog out, got my coffee, sat down, started sipping, and I checked Twitter. Son of a... So Bill Zito did not win the GM of the Year award. Jim Nill for Dallas gets it for the third straight year, which reminds me of a few years ago when they gave it to Lamoriello. 2 straight years to Nick's Bill Zito. And you see what happened with Lamoriello. Now, I'm not suggesting Nill's going to get fired, but there's that. Not winning. We're going to take the not winning part and put that over here. Now, there's the why did he not win, and I'm not even going to get into the hockey stuff or ranting or any of that because it's absurd. It's absurd to lay all that out. Everybody knows that Bill Zito far and away deserves to win that award. The reason he didn't win is pure hate, pure spite. Now, what's my proof of that? 12 people didn't even put him on their ballot. There's 12 people that vote for the GM of the Year award in the NHL that did not think Bill Zito was so much worth a first, second, or third place vote. Now, how many Canadian teams are there? You follow what I'm getting ready to say. The absurdity of it is not even worth discussing. Let's put it this way. I'm so awake, I'm so asleep, I still got crusties in my eyes. Let's put it this way. Twitter agrees he should have won. Now there's not a lot of things that Twitter agrees upon. Okay, you go into a thread and you're going to have 60 to 7, even the worst thing, 60 to 7% disagreement, and then 30 to 40% of people saying you're an idiot, you're a clown, blah blah blah. Just Oilers fans saying how did he not win? Vancouver fans, how did he not win? I did not see much of it. I didn't see one person that said Nill should have won over Zito. There were some people that thought Nill would win because of the whole Rantanen thing. But past that, I didn't see anybody agreeing with it. And that's how you know when something is what you would like to call fake news, but unfortunately it's not. But that's okay, because we've got 2 awards that Dallas probably not going to get their hands on. They're in the middle of having to let people go because of their cap space. At the same time, we're extending the core person after person after person. Now, one other thing I want to address here. We're going to be live at noon. We'll talk about everything. I've been going live as much as I can. A lot of people talking about this whole rumor about pasta. And I say this with love. I appreciate everybody that watches the videos and all of the interaction. But you guys know I'm never going to do clickbait stuff. You know what I mean? You're never going to get to, this is insane, the truth revealed. You're never going to get that here. I'm going to tell you exactly what I think. And most of the time, I'm going to get it right. I'm not perfect. But what I will tell you is that if we blow up the roster, I'm looking at the wall, you guys know what I'm fixing to say. If we actually made this stupid move of blowing up the roster for one guy, I will set it all on fire. Now, I just want you to think about this logically, because a lot of people were kind of taking it as to actually be true. Now, the original tweet, I don't know if people did enough, it didn't take long to do the research. I saw the original tweet that said it was confirmed by, I think, Denick Sports. I think that was the guy's name. When you click on his profile, he's I can say the word. He's from Czechoslovakia, and mainly he covers soccer. And let's just think about this rationally, people. I hate to address rumors, but this one has people thinking that somehow we're going to do this. The package that I've seen bantered around is something along the lines of Lundell with Samoskevich and Erod and maybe Forsling for one guy. Now, I just want you to think logically about what Zito has built and the work that he's put into building it, and why on God's green earth would we blow that up for David Pastrnak? And if you wanted to say, oh, wow, well, the offense would be unstoppable with him. The offense is already unstoppable. We just won our second cup in a row. Why? Not because Bobrovsky was better, not because the defense was better, but because we're scoring 4, 5, 6 goals a night. Teams can't outscore us. Now, the defense is still exceptional, and we sure as hell can lock things down when we need to, and Bob makes the saves when he needs to. But it's not like that was the Devils of the 2000s out there and prime Vasilevsky. The defense was excellent. The goaltending was excellent, but it wasn't infallible. But they couldn't stop us from scoring. We don't need David Pastrnak. We just don't need him. There's not a need there for us to do that. So I know most of you probably are just like, it's just a stupid rumor, but people are kind of getting, it's that time of the year. It really is that time of the year. This happens every single solitary year. And now the last thing I want to say is some people are saying, well, there's inside sources. Let me give you an explanation to the Panthers and how they work with inside sources. There are none. I can guarantee you there are none. One guy leaked one thing a couple years ago and he got fired. I'm not gonna drop names, but trust me, there's no inside sources. And my evidence of that is the Tkachuk trade, right? Now I came in here all pissed off because people on Twitter were saying they were going to trade Lundell, and I said the thing, call Calgary and make the trade and all of that. But there was no inside sources. There was no leaked information. There was no rumor. There was no innuendo. That's what made the trade so shocking, because everybody was shocked. Okay? The Panthers are an extremely locked down, closed-lipped, tight ship. It starts with Viola, it moves down to Caldwell, and it moves to Zito. Nobody knows what those guys are doing but those guys, maybe a couple of the scouts and the agents or whatnot. And I can guarantee you that they're not leaking any information. So anybody telling you that we're going to get pasta, anybody telling you they got inside sources, the same guy, by the way, the same guy that confirmed the thing about pasta also said that Bennett was going to Boston and Marchand was going to Toronto. Same dude. Same guy. All right? So, in terms of Bill Zito, again, not winning GM of the Year award, we got 2 cups, and there's a way to shut people up. There's a way to do it. And I think we got a second sign coming. Now, the second sign is going to be here. It's not going to be here for like 2 weeks. They haven't even shipped it yet. So we got this sign. I have to change the camera angle to get this sign. I'm going to put the second one, I think, is going to be like, I think we're going to have it here. Well, we need to make room for 4 signs. I'm just saying. Bill, you're the GM of the year. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. It completely devalues the award that you didn't get it. But that's fine. We'll take the other trophy as our consolation prize. All right. I'll see you at noon.